Hello, I'm Kathy Braun, physical therapist from Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation, and I'm here to show you an exercise that we sometimes call Excaliber. And this exercise is oriented to, it's a high-end exercise after you've been through most of your physical therapy, where you've done isolated work with your rotator cuff muscles in the back, and we've been working on your range of motion. That's all great. Part of rehab for rotator cuff and getting people back to sports is 1, range of motion, 2, getting the strength. But if you don't get the third part, is that it's the neuromuscular training to get the muscles to work at the right time. People still end up banging on their shoulder when they're trying to do overhead activities. So this is a really important training, and it has a lot of technique in it. So we decided to do a video for you on this, okay? And this is Jesse Fuller with me, and he's gonna be able to show us some of this technique, and I'm gonna talk through the pointers, okay? So this Excaliber idea is we're faking it here with a stick, right here. And this is our sword. The idea is King Arthur, Excaliber, the big sword, the whole thing. And we're gonna start across the body, and it's like this, the sword is in the sheath, okay? So we call it in the sheath. And this is a very basic sports pattern that we're gonna do. He's gonna come out of the sheath where he pulls it out. By the middle of the body, he's turning it up, like presenting the sword, okay? And then he comes up sort of like the victory stance, up high. So this whole pattern, this slice across the body, this is in like tennis, this is throwing patterns, this is huge athletic movement pattern, okay? He's coming down, he's coming down. One of the issues with the Excaliber pattern is that we wait until you roll down, you get to the middle, get to the middle, and then you come down and put it into the sheath. My phrase often is open early, close late. So here Jesse's gonna come across, he's gonna open early by the middle, there he goes. That changes the shoulder position, up he comes in the diagonal, there's that victory pose, and we are working that, you've worked hopefully in physical therapy by now about getting above, shoulders rotated back, okay? He's gonna wait, he's coming back, put it back in the sheath, comes back across, he goes, right in the middle, he gets there, he hasn't turned it in yet, down it goes, into the sheath, and down. We have to pay attention, as we're looking a lot at the shoulder, is what a lot about this is the two prominences of the shoulder. Your more prominent one is on the back, and we don't want it coming up and hitting. Like here we go again on the Excaliber, coming out of the sheath. Shoulder blade back, presented by the middle. Your shoulder is back in the socket. Up he goes, up he goes, up he goes. Nice opening athletic rotation in the body. Here he comes back down, goes to the middle, then pulls it back into the sheath and down. Now, we're breaking it down. What I'd like people to do is possibly practice this just parallel legs like this and stance. But I really want you to do it in the athletic way that you do it, what we call an athletic stance, where you'll be front back. So Jesse's gonna get into more of an athletic stance, okay, which would be for your throwing and your tennis and any of those kind of activities. So here we go. Jesse's gonna put the sword in the sheath, okay, open up early, got it, up he goes, up he goes. We're paying attention to this angle, it's not down low, nice high angle. And then as he comes down, he's coming across. He doesn't turn that shoulder in till he gets below 90. There you go, below the horizontal plane and in. Out he goes, out he goes. Try to open early, open early, open early. Up. Here's that nice diagonal. That's the challenging one that most people are working on. Coming down, coming down, coming down. And just wait, and then back into the sheath. Okay, one more time. Open early, open early, open early, open early. Here he goes up high, working this whole pattern. A very important part of this rotating trunk in real life is that as you rotate your trunk back, that gets your shoulder blade on the back side out of the way so you don't bang on the back of your shoulder blade, which impinges and bangs on your rotator cuff. So here he comes back down, coming down, rolls in, gets it back in the sheath. But that whole trunk movement, shoulder blade's gonna roll here. So even as he goes to get Excaliber out, sword out, out he comes, out he comes. He's gonna get that shoulder back. You think about the shoulder. And that shoulder's back, it's out of the way, okay? Here he comes back down. Shoulders moving first. Did you notice? Then he's got the shoulder, the trunk moving down. Excellent. Now at home, when you practice this, okay, you can do a ruler. You can actually do it without. I train people without this. So what I want to do is Jesse's going to do the movement pattern, and I just use the thumb as an angle. He's got the thumb. He's going to go out, 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 out. Here you go. Uppity, 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 uppity. Hold there. Come back down. It's not fast at this point in time because we're trying to train the sequence of the muscles, the rotator cuff going first, the shoulder blade clearing back. As you go up, you hold the shoulder blade tone before you go back and you roll in. Now, you can even, stay there, we can even use a dumbbell weight and do that. And this requires a little weight. Maybe we'll even, a little more challenging, is to hold it in the middle like that. So you have a little leverage of some weight there. This adds a little extra work, a little more high end. Up he goes, coming back down and across. Rolls that down, comes back into the sheath. So at home, when I have people start this, you do this without any weight. You're just trying to get the pattern going. Up you go. And you do lots of these, like 30 of these. Just slow, repetitive movements. As I sometimes say, it's like retraining in tennis where you need to, perfect, yeah, we're retraining in tennis like a top spin on a ball. That takes lots and lots of practices to get that going and to get it at the right timing. The biggest thing here is opening early. Opening early before you ever get up there so you don't bang on your rotator cuff. Okay, and back down. Open early, nice swing out, big open pattern coming out the front like he's doing. Fantastic, okay? Hopefully this will give you some cues a little bit at home for doing the Excaliber exercise. And thank you for your time.